boy?
I think it's just because Skype has the thing where if it's more than 2 people video chatting at one time, it's, you actually have to pay for it.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Oh.
Because if it's a group Skype video chat, then I think it's pay to use.
Well, that's cool, because I look a little rough anyway. I ain't shaved my face, my hair, or nothing. You're going to see a whole bunch of hair all over the place.
That reminds me of that scene from Scary Movie.
Which one?
The one where he's trying to go down on her for the first time.
Oh, and he had to be whacking for that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yo, so I bought me a Moon Man. I like my Moon Man. It's, you know me, I'm always finding some new little doodad gadget that, you know, I like.
Oh, you got Shrek.
Dude, if you
Shrek.
Dude, if you want to know about something about a gadget, there's an IT person in the lobby right now, or in the Skype call.
Joe.
Awesome.
He's
no, I bought me a Moon Man.
So you guys got my attention.
He's better than I am when it comes to freaking IT stuff.
That's good, because I'm thinking about getting myself a PC. Since we having this PC console war going on, because it ain't a console war no more. Now it's the PC console war now. Everybody bad-mouthing console, so I'm like, damn, is this the way it's really gonna go down like this? Really?
It kind of is without it being said. Like, everybody's still like, oh, PC's, oh, console's still alive, blah blah blah, the console wars, but it's seriously dying out though, man. Like, you don't see as much hype, there's not as much games coming out. It's been like, what, 2 years since the PS4 launched, and like still nothing major came out.
What you mean nothing major? It's been major stuff. It's just what you all into, what your gameplay and style is. It's still major stuff out there. You know me, I keep a list of stuff that I want to hit up. I have on my book. That's why I said I wish you could see my setup now, because I would show it to you the way I changed my setup up. Because I told you, man, that Ty came to live with me. I had to like downsize the plan that we had for having the Xbox side and the PlayStation side. Yeah, so it got condensed. So now I have a mini office in my bedroom.
Well, that's better. At least it's better than nothing, you know?
Yeah, because remember I sent you the pictures of the headsets. I got them all hanging up.
The headset was dope. Like, it's like it's like a snapback collection, but with just freaking gaming headsets. That was pretty cool.
Dude, it got escalated now. I have.
Do you have even more headsets?
No. I got let me see. I got 5 headsets. I got my, well, you would call them studio headsets, because remember I ended up getting the Souls. Remember I put you up on the Souls?
Yeah, that's
I ended up getting my own pair of Souls, so I use them like my studio headsets. I got all my controllers up on the wall now under there, so it's like everything is like right in front of me right now. All my office stuff I needed, all the chargers and docks for the controllers, like it's totally set up. I got my PSP over here, I got the Vita over here, I got the PlayStation TV on this side, and then the second part of the setup is the main setup. It got the 50-inch over there, the PS4, the PS3, the Xbox One, and then the Xbox 360 with the cable box. So next week, I think I'm ordering my LEDs. I'm finally gonna put the LEDs on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop them on. I gotta order them from Amazon. They got them for 25 bings. I'm just gonna order them real quick and throw the LEDs on the back of the entertainment center behind the TV. See how that look.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta see pictures of that. That sounds awesome.
Demo's crazy like that. He does all this kind of fucking builds his own controllers and shit.
Yeah, boy. So, Apostle.
Oh my god, that's funny. Just random yelling out of nowhere.
Oh, my kids? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't stop them.
So
they had too much monster, man.
I practice little bastards, man.
So the thing that you was talking about with the games that's coming, that you said it ain't been a lot of good games out. No, brother. For PS4, it has. Destiny is smashing the industry right now for the PS4. It's holding the PS4 down right now, big time. Cause that Taken King coming, and yeah, very interesting, brother. Very interesting. Are you even gonna get the Taken King?
Probably not.
You suck. Go back to CS:GO, bum.
Hey, I'm actually pretty decent at CS:GO. Now.
That's what you gonna do. You don't even touch the console no more. I don't even know why you still got it. You should just go ahead and build like a supercomputer.
I do have a supercomputer.
No, I mean a supercomputer. Like you could talk to it and iron your clothes and.
Oh my god.
That the biggest issue with people that are on PCs switching over to console is frame rates. You can't get the same frame rates on a console that you can get on a PC, and it's noticeable. Like, you can take most games that have been released across all platforms, and the ones that constantly underperform in performance value are the consoles, because you're limited. I mean, that was like the biggest battle when the new systems came out, is that PS4 is like, oh, let me get this 60 frames per second, and then they come out and they end up getting like 50, 30. They're not, and then not only that, you're getting 60 frames per second most of the time at 720p rates, while computers, they can get 60 frames per second at 4K resolutions. And I think that's what people ultimately, when it comes to the PC versus console war, that's what they ultimately boil down to. Performance-wise, you can blow it out of the water. And I mean, every major vendor, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, when they demo their software at E3, any of those big systems, all they're using is computers that run emulators of their consoles, and they can actually get better performance out of it. So when it comes to console battle, I mean, it's not really so much content, it's more of what the people are looking for in performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I hear you.
Gotcha.
So I mean, that's really like that's the biggest thing between consoles and PC is performance right now, and especially with the evolution of 4K, which I think is like what 2560 by something. I mean, it's an insanely high resolution, and when you pair that with good graphics, I mean, it just looks.
Yeah, but I was watching one of the guys, and he was saying like one of the other hangups that they had with the PC and the console thing was that something about the multiplayer. Like, in order, like with Xbox and PS4, you know, your friend can have you can hook up with your friends with no problem. But with the PC, they were saying something like it's limited. Like your friend gotta have the game or something in order for y'all to play together. Or I don't know, something he was saying. I couldn't understand it because I'm not a PC guy. I'm the rookie in the lobby for the PC guy. I'm trying. Put it like this: I've been watching the guys' commentaries, and I like the whole having your PC glowing red and glowing green, and you know they talk about super coolers and fans and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm not personally gonna build that. I would ship it to Hawaii and let Caboose build it for me, and then send it back. Like, okay, there you go, demo. Okay, I'll just plug and play. That's it.
Nah, I understand, man. But yeah,
give me a minute.
PCs, when it comes down to trying to do multiplayer gaming, that's true. It does rely on a third-party system to allow people to play together, like Steam. Steam is a market and a community for people to play together. While Xbox and PS4, you just plug in, pay for the service, you're online, you're good to go. You don't got to search for people. You just add them. That's it. Steam's kind of like that too, but with EA not putting their games on Steam, now you got to have EA's client, and if you play League of Legends, you got to have the League of Legends client, and like it does make it a little bit difficult. That's why people mainly use Skype to talk to each other on when you're PC gaming, or like TeamSpeak, or what's that other one, Ventrilo, I think. So I mean, yeah, that's true. Consoles do make it easy for you to get together with your friends and play.
But the one thing that the biggest drawback from like consoles is the NAT types. NAT types are always getting in your way, and you never have that problem on PC, regardless of how shitty a PC you have, regardless of everything and all that.
Yeah, that's because PCs are direct connect out, you know. Consoles, they do their own networking, and you can't really control anything about that. And I mean, most consoles probably have gig network cards, but even then, like I said, the console's handling the networking, and that's all built into the same board, so you're sharing processing power with the networking, and that's where the NAT issues come in place.
So what you boys looking forward to as far as games coming out? Like, what's on the map for y'all for games that y'all think about?
Fallout 4 for me, man. I'm a Fallout fan. I can't wait for that shit to come out.
I forgot, what was it called? Hold on. I pre-ordered it on my other account. 1 sec.
Is it for your console or is it for your PC?
PC. The Phantom Pain. I pre-ordered Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, on the console,
not too much.
On the console side of things, so far I got the Taken King basically paid off. I got that coming. They're doing Uncharted, a Drake's collection with all the old Uncharted before they bring out Uncharted 4 that's coming in March. Assassin's Creed coming. The Need for Speed look epic. That's right up your alley, Caboose. You know, driving all over the place. Yeah, Mr. Drift King over here, DK. and then of course you got Black Ops 3 coming, Star Wars Battlefront, The Division coming soon.
I might actually want to get Star Wars Battlefront just because it looks so awesome.
Yeah.
Halo 5 is on its way.
Halo 5.
Wild to the Tomb Raider, that's coming too. And
the last good freaking Halo game was Halo 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you can't go back. Like, for me, I can't replicate those days. For me, it was Halo 2, and I can't go back and recreate those days. Those days were amazing. But I do gotta admit, like, I had probably my best times on console when I was playing the original Xbox Live, Rainbow Six. Oh my gosh, that was great.
Dude, Rainbow Six has the hardest control scheme I've ever played in a video game ever.
I think I played I think it was just Rainbow Six 3, and I remember I stayed home like a week from school, tried to get to number 1 on the leaderboard. I think I got to like 4, and then like the next week they reset the leaderboard. I was like, no. But console, like, I had when I first started playing Counter-Strike 1.3, I had a hard time making the transition from controller to keyboard and mouse. It was hard, but once I changed, I can't go back.
Yeah.
FPS wise.
Definitely.
That's what a lot of people are saying, like with the console, because my brother and I, you know, we're mainly PS4, PS3. When I got the Xbox, it was like, are you okay with that controller? It's so much bigger, it's fumbling around in your hand. I'm like, dude, it's just a getting used to. Now I could jump from either console and it's comfortable to me now. Now, coming from that, going to PC, I might be one of those PC gamers that have an Xbox controller plugged into it, because I'm like, oh, I don't know. You know, Z buttons and X buttons do this and mouse do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. That's going to be the hardest transition right there.
Well,
it comes to you pretty easy, man.
Yeah, depending on what game it is, it's not that big of a transition.
Like, okay, for FPS shooters, I still use keyboard and mouse, but I do have an Xbox controller that I use to play. Like, if I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto on my computer, I'm going to play with a controller. Or if I'm going to play, like, Dying Light, I'm going to play that with a controller. all the racing games, I usually play that with a controller. NBA 2K5 I have on my machine. I'm gonna play our 2K15. I'm gonna play that with my controller. Like most of the games I have, I'll play with my controller, but FPS I'll play with keyboard and mouse.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, you can take a regular Xbox 360 controller or even an Xbox One now, and just plug it into the USB port of your computer, and you're good to go. Almost all games have the profile set up for the Xbox controller to play. Hell, even Counter-Strike has the profile to play with the controller.
Dude, I played with controller on the PS3.
See? But I mean, on the PC version, there's an Xbox 360 profile. So I've never used it, but you can play with it.
How did you feel playing on with the controller, Caboose, compared to now you play with it?
I definitely feel more accurate with my shots with the controller because I was so much more used to the controller. But now, you just have a much better feel for it if you use keyboard and mouse. It's like you have more control over your character.
Yeah, then you start learning about DPS and sensitivity and how it affects your shot and control. I mean, it gets crazy sometimes.
Definitely.
See, that's
You're playing League, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Now you're scaring
I can tell by your clicking.
Now you're scaring me. See, that's a turn off. I'm pretty scared now.
What's that?
All the DPS and all that extra stuff you're talking about. I'm like, okay,
when you first start, it's not that important. I mean, but it's like, this is like after you develop your basic game, you start making these little changes to like just help get over those small humps. So, I mean, basically...
It's basically like playing with your sensitivity in Call of Duty.
Yeah, there you go.
The exact same thing. But it's just like minute little, what's the word? Settings on your actual visuals of the game that'll help you see things easier, or it'll raise your gun in a certain way that'll help eliminate like blockage or something. It's just tiny changes.